Good day to everyone. We will be elaborating about the Catch-Up Fridays being implemented by Pine City National High School, and this is based on the mandate of the Department of Education as elaborated in DepEd Order number 01 Series 2024, wherein the Department of Education is committed to quality, relevant, inclusive, and liberating education, and at the same time this is being anchored and strengthened by matatag agenda and the 8-point agenda of Executive Office of the government. And also, besides the commitment of the Department of Education, the Department of Education is also highly aimed at producing competent, job-ready, active and responsible citizens equipped with competencies and skills for lifelong learning. And that, looking back, at this commitment of the Department of Education we experienced during the pandemic, we have learning losses among learners. And to come up with a mechanism to recover these losses, then the Department of Education strategized and come up with ways in which there should be an implementation of tutorials and learning activities that is focused on reading or focus on languages, mathematics, and science. The basis of which, to come up with these intervention activities or to provide an intervention program for the Department of Education is due to the results of the National Achievement Tests and at the same time results of the international large-scale assessments, and one among which is the PISA, or it stands for Program for International Student Assessments, and at the same time the TIMSS, which stands for Trends for International Mathematics and Science Study, which reveals that our learners, our country, the Philippines, in the result of these assessments shows that we are second to the last, and it shows that there is really a need for us to make or to come up with a mechanism for us to highly strengthen our programs, projects, and activities to let our learners catch up and recover the soonest possible time. And that, again, the mechanism for the Department of Education, to be doing is to provide tutorial and remedial classes to address the learning gaps that resulted to the present situation now arising from the pandemic. So we have now the Catch-Up Fridays. Catch-Up Fridays now is a learning mechanism intended to strengthen the foundational skills, the social and other relevant skills of the K-12 curriculum, or actualizing the intent of the K-12 curriculum. And this is also anchored with the National Reading Month and National Mathematics program. So, Catch-Up Fridays is being implemented all throughout the school year, every Friday. So, all Fridays is called Catch-Up Fridays. And that the first half of the day should have been focused on the implementation of reading interventions, and the second half of Fridays should be anchored on the implementation of the different programs or components of Catch-Up Fridays, like the homeroom guidance program, peace education program, health education program, and the values education program. Now, values education program is a way to strengthen the good manners and right conduct of the students as stipulated in the Good Manners and Right Conduct Act of 2023. So to bolster the basic education priorities, as I said a while back, there is a need for the Department of Education to intensify values, health, and peace education. And that the second part of the Catch-Up Fridays being intended focused on values education, and that values education remains as a priority in compliance with the Good Manners and Right Conduct Act or the Republic Act 11476. Now, peace education is a prompt response to the 2022 result of the PISA in which it is found out that one of the pervasive problems among children is still the bullying problem. So bullying remains one of the pervasive problems that should be given attention by public schools all throughout the country. Besides, PISA result reveals that Filipino learners becoming global citizens need to acquire and strengthen peace education or peace competencies, allowing them to become peace builders and peace advocates in the respective communities. Then, health education demands a stronger advocacy to ensure the overall health and well-being of the learners. So, besides those components of health education, peace education, and values education, then as already being done is a homeroom guidance program. Here at Pine City National High School, topics and discussions evolved within themes and sub-themes, and these are being followed, quarterly. So, for example, peace and values education, for quarterly, the theme is on community awareness, and that one of the sub-themes in grade 7 is compassion, containing now the topics on peace, about sustainable development, and about resilience of the community. So, Catch-up Fridays, are not graded, and that teachers should come up with several strategies for them to implement reading program and to implement the different components of the Catch-up Fridays. Of course, teachers play a very important role in the implementation of the Catch-up Fridays. It is the teacher that makes the plan, implements the plan, and makes evaluation of the strategies and assessments that he is applying in the realization of the different components of the Catch-up Fridays, from reading to health education, to peace education, to values education, and to homeroom guidance program. So the teachers are the one that makes use of the higher order of thinking skills, so that critical thinking and creative thinking of the learners will be nourished, and it would be developed to the fullest, so the learners would really be highly equipped to become competent and become active and responsible citizens, besides being job ready after finishing the basic education curriculum.